about something happened at the plate here, but that's what we're doing.
Yes, we are. I don't either.
This could get ugly right here before it gets good. I don't think you can call anything. There was no contact or nothing made. Now, if he makes contact with him, I can't argue it at all.
Yeah.
Because he's moving that way. I don't see how you can make that call without making contact, and that's what. And I definitely don't see how a field umpire should make anything. I've been around baseball a long, long time, and that's not right. What just happened right there?
I don't know that I've ever seen that in my time around it.
And there's a reason you hadn't.
You've seen a lot more than I have, but I've seen
no,
several.
I know.
I've seen several, but I'm just saying, that's unusual. That's unusual.
That's a nice way to say it, Coach. Let's take a break here and move into the Cook Foods of Ashton second inning with the Volunteers leading 1-0 here on the Briarwood Christian Lines.
Flu season has arrived. This is Jana Wheeler, and at the drugstore, we want to help you take steps to hopefully keep the flu out of your home. We are offering grab-and-go flu defense bags that feature a variety of products to help treat your symptoms. The drugstore also has a large supply of flu and COVID tests, and it's still not too late to get your flu shot. We're located next to the Clay County Hospital and open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. The drugstore, proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network.
Your pet is more than just a pet. They're your family's fearless protector, your fetching athlete, your crumbs on the floor detector, the warm, snuggly heartbeat at your feet. State Farm agent Mike Coleman understands why your pet means so much to you. So State Farm and Trupanion have teamed up to give your furry family members the protection they deserve. Pet medical insurance. Another way State Farm is here to help life go right. The phone number is 256-354-2272. State Farm agent Mike Coleman, proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network.
Love where you live. Atkinson Homes is the official modular home of the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Rusty Taylor, Coach Chris Herron, we bring you back. Vols leading 1-0 as we move into the Cook Foods of Ashton second inning. Wilkerson comes in with a strike. Little odd call there, Coach, as we got batter's interference call with no contact made.
Yeah, that was you're not going to see that call.
No, you're not hardly going to
called
get
that way
without.
very, very often.
And especially not appealing to the field umpire for a call at the plate.
Yes.
One and two's the count. Fouls that one off on his check swing there. Might have stole one there, but the count will stay at 1-2. Coach, we never got a chance to go to the A&E Middle Roofing Keys to the game. Man, you really didn't have a chance to talk about it. But, you know, these volunteers are needing, assuming, just in the area situation, assuming Shelby County defeats Sylacauga today, which they would be a pretty heavy favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The Volunteers need to win this game and the next game to advance due to the tiebreaker. If they won this game, it would be a three-way tie for first. But Shelby County already holds a tiebreaker against us, and so we would need to pick up the tiebreaker game against Briarwood. But just saying that, I think the Vols just need to come in here focused on another baseball game. That's going to be the A&E Metal Roofing Keys to the game and play their game. Earlier in the week when we played at Briarwood, we got a 5-0 lead and then up 7-2 and let that slip away. We've got an early 1-0 lead here. Just sell on and not allow any of those big innings. And I think walks in a couple of areas was big in that game, from what I understand.
Back on Tuesdays, you know, after having those two leads and then some errors in inopportune times, and Briarwood able to have some timely hits. You know,
yeah, take nothing away from them.
To come back. So this game here big for the Vols, big for both teams.
There's a ball popped up, could be in play. It was in play for the guy outside the fence.
Yeah,
that breeze might have blew that one out.
Yeah.
Deadman here at the plate. Charles Deadman, right fielder. Deedman might be how would you pronounce that, Coach?
I'd go Deadman.
You reckon he's heard it both ways?
I'm sure he has.
You ever seen that bit with a guy on Saturday Night Live that's like a teacher that calls everybody's name wrong?
Yes, I have.
That's pretty good.
It is very good.
You ever felt like that teacher when you were
did.
teaching
Absolutely, I did. Yeah, those first few days, you get that roster.
But he was right and they were wrong. That was the funny part.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That one's stuck. There's a ball that's going to have eyes out there, base hit over in the right field. They're going to actually hold the runner. We had a play if we'd have known. I think we were trying to relay it over to third. A little surprised. Coach, I felt like he had third, honestly.
I was expecting, as I looked down, I expected to see him headed on to third myself. Yeah, I thought that would.
And about nearly halfway, he got returned back. Kind of didn't make the smoothest of turns at second base. Coach probably wanting to be smart with nobody out here. Gonna bring Brock. I can't even read my own writing, Coach. Brooks, all red. And a bunt laid down, and a great bunt, and we're unable to make it a play at first base, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out for the Briarwood line.
Yeah, all red lays down a beautiful bunt down the third base line. Runner's going, and he's able to beat that thing out down at first. Close play, but he beats it out. Now the line's here, top of the second, no outs, but bases loaded. Trading the Vols 1-0, but a great opportunity for Briarwood as Masterson steps in, their third baseman.
Michael Masterson, the third batting in the 8-hole, and he takes strike one. Right now, looks like the Volunteers are back in the middle, kind of middle depth at second base, but I think we would call it back and up on the edge of the grass at the corners. One foul back and quickly 0-2 here on Masterson. Wilkerson got some opportunities there. Right now we've had back-to-back base hits after a walk. Wilkerson goes high. Ball one. We are in the 8-hole. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Vols lead 1-0, but in jeopardy of losing that lead here with the bases loaded, nobody out. There's a double play ball, and we're going to get one out. Harris unable to field it cleanly, Coach, at second. That'll score a run. That was a ready-made double play ball.
Yes, it was.
But Harris just could not come up with it cleanly. He would have been able to take it himself. He was right at the bag, but just could not field it cleanly. Are able to get the one out, which kind of, you can't assume double plays, so there's no error of charge there. But
that is right.
Fielder's choice at second scores the run, and we're tied at one with one away. Camden Schroeder coming to the plate to bat here in the 9-hole for. Runner goes on the first pitch. There was almost an opportunity for the Vols in the same thing. You can stay in the box, but you can't move if you're there. Into the catcher's way as we faked the second and looked at third.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the biggest problem is we didn't have anybody at third to throw to.
Nobody at third.
There's a bunt laid down. It's going to be fair. Pettis is going to take it and throw over to Lopez. His only play, but the run scores, and the Lions take a 2-0 lead. Good bunt.
Nice bunt.
Down the first base
laid down
line.
First base line.
That'll bring the leadoff batter, Houston Hartsfield, the pitcher, who reached on an error to shortstop in his first attempt. We are here in the Cook Foods of Ashland's second inning. There's a pitch taken for strike one.
Two outs. Vols need to get out of this without giving up any more.
The ball hit hard out to center field, but Gabe Harris has a bead on it. And it almost sailed over his head, but he beat it. The bead wasn't as good as it looked from here, Coach.
No, it wasn't.
Ball carried. It was hit hard, but Harris brings it down either way for out number 3, but not before the Lions take a lead as they plate 2 here in the top half of the second and take a 2-1 lead as we move into the bottom half of the Cook Foods of Ashland Second inning right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Remember when you would dream about what you would grow up to be? Imagining your dolls were students or your Legos a skyscraper. Maybe it's time to turn that dream into a reality. At Southern Union State Community College, you can discover your dream career in healthcare, business, manufacturing, engineering, and more. From imaginary to extraordinary at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu today.
If you can dream it, Southern Cabinet Company can build it. For more than 40 years, this family-owned team has been crafting beautiful kitchens and baths with quality cabinets, hardware, and countertops, serving new construction, remodels, and multifamily projects across the region. Southern Cabinet Company, the official kitchen and bath retailer of the Clay Central Sports Network and a proud sponsor of Classic Country 90.9, available on Instagram or by phone at 256-354-2555.
Spencer Loveless with Southeastern Land Group in Clay County is licensed in both Alabama and Georgia. Spencer specializes in helping landowners across East Central Alabama with rural homesteads, farms, or recreational land. Spencer is also part of the Poultry South team, dedicated to getting the best value for every property. Spencer is available by phone at 256-283-3198 or online at selandgroup.com. Spencer Loveless with Southeastern Land Group is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
It's Rusty Taylor, Coach Chris Arian, Heath Stroud. Working hard over there. I don't know if we got the stream up and going. Little technical difficulties there, I think so. It's up and running now. Mullins takes strike two. That painted on that outside corner, and we're quickly 0-2 on Cam Mullins, the third baseman for the Balls. And he gets him swinging on 3 straight pitches right after him, Coach.
Yep.
And that's the first strikeout.
3 good-looking pitches from Hartsfield.
Got to bring Jackson Fry to the plate in the DH spot here today. Fry takes the first pitch. First strike. It's a big cut on the second one, swings and misses 0-2. You get the feeling Hartsfield's finding a little groove here after the strikeout.
He's looking, right now he's looking like he knows exactly where he wants the ball, and that's where he's able to put it.
And he leaves that one up in the zone just a minute. Fry lays off 1-2. Close to take, but it wasn't too close to take, obviously. 1-2. There's one poked foul out of play. Actually bounced out of play. Don't know how that thing climbed the fence, Coach, but it accomplished it.
Must have had some top spin on it.
But it literally climbed the fence.
Sure did. Sure did.
Count of stay at 1-2 here. 1 away in the bottom half of the Cook Foods of Ashland second inning. Briarwood leads 2-1 here at Volunteer Baseball Field. Fry goes after a pitch that might have been just out of the zone outside and swings and misses in back-to-back strikeouts here for Hartsfield and the Briarwood Christian Lions. Campus is the Vols needing a couple of wins today to advance and punch their ticket to the playoffs. Right here, you're listening on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for the Radio Alabama Foundation comes from the Poultry South team at Southeastern Land Group, a real estate team specializing in the sale of poultry farms in the Southeast. Poultry South provides real estate services for buyers and sellers of poultry farms, offering guidance on the unique considerations of farm property transactions. More information is available online at poultrysouth.com or by phone at 256-475-0490. The Poultry South team at Southeastern Land Group, a proud supporter of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Support for Radio Alabama Foundation comes from local businesses including Piggly Wiggly, with locations in Ashland and Lineville. Piggly Wiggly provides groceries, produce, and household products. The Ashland store is located at 100 County Road 31. Phone 256-354-2184. The Lineville store is on Highway 9. Phone 256-396-2224. More information is available online or by phone. Piggly Wiggly is a proud supporter of volunteer athletics on the Clay Central Sports Network.
Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys handles a range of serious injury cases, including auto accidents, 18-wheeler crashes, motorcycle and boating accidents, wrongful death, premises liability, and workplace injuries. Their attorneys provide direct legal support throughout each case. Known for professionalism and client-centered service, the firm emphasizes trust and communication. Info is at tfarlaw.com, TPHARR law.com, or 256-487-6080. Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than those by other lawyers.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Rusty Taylor, Chris Hare, and Heath Stroud here live from Central High School of Clay County. We're covering the volunteer baseball game. Vols hosting the Briarwood Christian Lions in a ever so important area matchup here. Right now they trail 2-1 as we start the Matthews Meat Market third inning. Full count here on the First State Bank leadoff batter of the inning, being a two-hole batter, Jamison Barnes. I'm sorry.
Flew out to the second base.
I need glasses, Coach. There's a base hit, C&I base hit.
Solid base knock there.
Just right outside of the outstretched arm of the third baseman in the left field with a, and now we got the leadoff on and bring Paulson to the plate. Robbie Paulson.
A strikeout victim back in the first inning. Went down swinging.
That is true.
What are those?
They're good, but I can't see out there. These are not my normals. If I wear these, I could wear them down on my nose, but I'm needing it. I'd been needing, and there's a pickoff move thrown over in the right field, and he's going to go first or third. That hurts. As we try to pick off, throw the ball away.
And all that foul territory was a bad thing there.
Yeah, if that cloud would stay now, I could cheat with them a little bit. I needed to go get them bifocal safety glasses like you got. That I got a pair of them, Coach, and they're nice. They don't do you much good at times.
No, they don't, and you don't think about them often. It's not often you need them.
Today is one of those days.
When you do, they're handy.
There's a base hit out to right field to score that runner from first base. Strong signal there by Paulson. And Briarwood extends their lead to 3-1. Now, we talked about what this game means for the Volunteers. It means just as much for Briarwood Christian. But by my math, Coach, if Briarwood Christian was to pull this game off, they would be area winners.
Yeah, I think if they win this game, that would wrap up that runner-up spot for them. Or the area winner.
Area winner.
Yeah, area champ.
Ivan Hand at the plate. He struck out looking in his first last at bat to end the first. Hand the designated hitter today for the Lions. There's a ball ripped out to left field. And right now, they're just replacing each other first. 3 singles in a row here for the Lions.
Yeah, that's 3 solid base hits. The Lions have started off this third inning with already scoring a run, and now runners on first and second. Still no outs as they have a 3-1 lead here in the top of the third inning.
John Henry Baker coming to the plate. And
Baker drew a walk in the second inning.
Coach Chase Horn is going to come out and have a little talk with Wilkerson here. We're on the top half of the Matthews Meat Market third inning. Volunteers trailing 3-1.
Good time for a little conversation. Maybe break a little mow here.
Yeah. Infield coming in.
Taylor, I got a question.
I'll take
The home plate umpire
yes.
has some sleeves on his forearms. I'm curious as to what that are. Are they pads?
I don't think so, Coach.
Are there not pads on the forearm, on the outside part?
Yes, they are. I just got an angle where they are padded.
That's what I've about determined. That's padding. That's like it's like a forearm pad. It's padding on the forearm.
Like you would wear in football a lot of times.
Right,
That's what it is.
right.
It has that
foam.
You don't have to have all that thick pad now to
No.
accomplish anything. They've made better.
Right.
The ball taken up in the zone. On John Henry Baker, he walked in the top of the second.
Yes, he did. Just one inning to go, and scored their first run.
That he did. Baker takes strike one. Good pitch there by Wilkerson, even if count at 1-1. 3-1, Lions lead with nobody out here in the top half of the third. The runners at first and second. There's a ball fouled off down towards the tarp. 1-2 on the left-handed first baseman here. There's a ball taken.
Baker and Wilkerson, pretty good battle going on here.
There's a ball hit out to left field. Should be playable for Waldrop. Waldrop counts under and squeezes it for out number one. No advancement there. And that's a good out for the Vols.
Securing the first out there for Volunteers, not allowing the runners to advance. Brings Dedman, their right fielder, up to bat. He had a single back in the second inning and scored a run for them. So here he is stepping up to the plate. Runners at first and second, and one out.
Dedman, the right fielder today for the Lions.
Volunteers in their white with navy pinstripe uniform today.
They are. Good looking uniform.
That first pitch low for a ball as Dedman takes the first one. Low enough. Got the plate pretty dirty. All the moving around the catcher had to do down there. Stopping that ball. Get the plate brushed off. Everybody back. Wilkerson ready to deliver his second pitch to Dedman with a 1-0 count. That pitch a called strike. Running the count to 1-1. Little breaking ball, broke in there. Wilkerson working from the stretch with runners on first and second. Next pitch, a ball high. The count now 2-1. We've got time. Batter calls for it, and it's granted.
2-1 here, one away. 2-1 the count. 3-1 the lead by Briarwood. Still early, Coach. Matthews McMarket third inning. That was a good pitch for him to lay off. He's moving. And that, actually, the umpire was in the way of the catcher that time. Which I think we would have had a play. Could he have thrown it when he first come up with it? But umpire probably didn't realize where the ball had skated off to. But that's big run advancement right there. Take those forces off.
Yes, it is. Take the force off.
Wilkerson goes to the windup now. Bunt shown, and And if we get behind the runner over there, we would have the other. But suicide squeeze shown there, Coach, and
How
don't
about
get it
that?
down.
How about
And we
that?
get the runner out at the plate.
Wow.
A little surprised with a suicide squeeze with only one out. But that's a big out.
That is a U2 for the second out, and that was a strike. And that count now full with runners, just a runner at second.
With 2 away.
Mm-hmm.
Big out. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where that one missed, but maybe it must have. Well, that looked good from here. It didn't look good from up there, obviously. We're a little offset here with our angle. A little coaches discussion here. But I'm telling you, we go back, Coach. A suicide squeeze. I don't know if that was called or the sign was missed. I obviously squared the bunt. But was it a safety squeeze or suicide squeeze? Obviously, the runner thought it was a suicide squeeze. He didn't get the bunt down. We was able to get the out at the plate. We're going to have a pinch runner. I guess that's what that discussion was about. Sending number 1, Colin Lusk, over. Was the runner there? What position was the runner down there at?
That was Hand, the DH.
So that would be a true substitution was just made.
Or could it be a pinch runner?
Yeah, which requires a substitution. But you can re-enter in high school, so it's not as big of a. But, I mean, you burn him if you do that.
Yeah, the runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the runner's done.
Yeah. If he comes out. 1-0's the count. Runner at first and second. I think it was a strike. He tried to check his swing, but it was called a strike, 1-1. It's already at the plate, isn't it, Coach?
It is.
And there's a big swing and a miss, 1-2. I would tell you, you'd be really pleased with getting out of this inning with just one run across if you could do it.
We had bases loaded at one time with no outs.
Coach, just a little update from the softball game. They're also playing Briarwood 7-1. The Balls are trailing over there. Not sure of the inning, but should be getting pretty late. They got a 4 o'clock start over there.
They did.
There's one fouled away, and we'll stay at 1-2. The center fielder here, Brooks, Allred at the plate.
Allred a single back in the first, but then forced out at second on a fielder's choice.
Works and throws the breaking ball, and it stays up in the zone, 2-2. Two and two, 2 away. Top half of the Matthews Meek Market, third inning, and Workson leaves that fastball up in the zone. We're back full. Workson doing a good job of getting a hand in the count, but finishing the batter's been a little difficult. Maybe trying to overthrow it a lot. You get those 2 strikes, it's easy to do that.
Full count with 2 down. Runners can be moving here. Everybody will be moving on the pitch.
Makes a big difference, too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and JT wisely, I think he'd started on the rubber to be in the windup. That would have helped him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a breaking ball fouled away. Good pitch, but it's spoiled there by Allred, and we'll reset and do it again. Wilkerson leaves that one up in the zone, and they'll load the bases there after another walk. Back-to-back walks, Coach.
Yes, it is. And that loads them up for Masterson. Masterson, the fielder's choice, back in the second inning.
The left-handed batter playing third base today for the Lions. The ball up and away, 1-0. 3-1. Briarwood leads here, looking to extend that lead with the bases loaded, but there are 2 away. I'm not sure what. Are we about to substitute the batter?
Well, let's see. Masterson.
We are.
Number,
Gonna be
number 5.
Coach, I got a number
have to
5
go to
here.
the-
Number 5, here's Parker Daniels coming to the plate with a 1-0 count. Kind of a little different
Yeah,
here.
it does.
Coach over there got to thinking about it.
Something.
Thought this was a great opportunity to pinch hit Parker Daniels. Briarwood's got a big roster and a dugout full, Coach, and they seem to
do.
be using them.
Not a move you see very often.
Definitely not in the especially in the high school level, and after a pitch has been thrown for sure.
Right. So he's stepping in there with a 1-0 count. Good-looking young man.
That it is, Coach. And see, I got some sizes here.
That's
Number
a nice
5,
roster.
6'1", 215
Yeah.
senior. He looks very tight-endish.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. If that explains it to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm thinking. He'd be a good pulling guard.
Yeah, either or.
Yes, sir.
And he almost gets hit on that pitch, 2-0. And that was down in the dirt. We may have him picked off at third. It was a bang play, but he gets back. Now we're 3-0, Coach. Not where we want to be here. Wilkerson's got to go right after the pinch hitter, number 5.
Yeah, right here we can't
Parker
afford that.
Daniels.
I mean, it's got to be in the box.
You
right
would
here.
think he would be taken, but I don't believe he was. Which may show you what kind of hitter he is. If he's not taken with the bases loaded and 3-0 with 2 outs, he must be good.
Right.
Which he didn't swing, but he looked to be considering it. Wilkerson challenged him, and that's popped up. Should be playable for our right fielder, Glenn. And it is. He catches it for out number 3. Big out right there. Good job by Wilkerson to cut down the runs there as they only plate 1. They strand 3, leave the bases loaded as we move into the bottom half of the Matthews Meat Market 3rd inning right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for Radio Alabama Foundation comes from local businesses including Piggly Wiggly, with locations in Ashland and Lineville. Piggly Wiggly provides groceries, produce, and household products. The Ashland store is located at 100 County Road 31. Phone 256-354-2184. The Lineville store is on Highway 9. Phone 256-396-2224. More information is available online or by phone. Piggly Wiggly is a proud supporter of volunteer athletics on the Clay Central Sports Network.
Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys handles a range of serious injury cases, including auto accidents, 18-wheeler crashes, motorcycle and boating accidents, wrongful death, premises liability, and workplace injuries. Their attorneys provide direct legal support throughout each case. Known for professionalism and client-centered service, the firm emphasizes trust and communication. Info is at tfarlaw.com, TPHARR law.com, or 256-487-6080. Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than those by other lawyers.
Support for the Radio Alabama Foundation comes from Matthews Meat Market, providing locally sourced beef, pork, and specialty cuts to the community. Matthews Meat Market maintains locations at 61272 Highway 49 in Lineville and 3050 U.S. Highway 78 East in Anniston. Hours and product information are available at 256-624-6042.
When you need a lawyer who will go the extra mile, Tyler Sims is there for you. The Law Office of Tyler Sims, the official law firm of the Clay Central Sports Network. Online at sims.law.
Welcome you back here And a close play at first. He'll get him out there by about a quarter of a step. A weak ground ball hit by our leadoff batter, our First State Bank leadoff batter Caden Glenn, but he grounds out to the pitcher. That'll bring Gabe Harris, the center fielder, to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Three to one, Vols trail here. There's a swing and a miss by Harris. In the Matthews Meat Market, bottom of the third inning. There's ball.
Hit again.
Hit. Back-to-back times Harris has been hit by a pitch right off the top of his feet. That'll bring J.T. Wilkerson to the plate.
That hurt if he had ingrown toenail.
That it would be. As he grounded out to the second baseman that scored a run earlier. Come and set. Pitch away, 2-0.
Vols able to get that runner on first. If we could just work one around just to close that gap just a little.
The ball popped up and I've lost it. There it is in play for the first baseman, and he'll catch it for out. Number 2. Bring Hudson Foster to the plate. He flew out to right field on the first pitch earlier. In the first inning. Briarwood Christian leads 3-1 here. You're listening on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports Classic Country 90.9. There's Foster again going after the first pitch. This time it's a base hit to right field. And, Coach, that ball was cutting and took a crazy hop over there with his hard ground, and I thought it might scoot by that right fielder, but he was able to corral it in. But it is a single for Foster out to right field.
And Foster, that's 2 times. He's seen 2 pitches make contact both times, and both have gone to right field.
Staying on that left-handed pitcher seems like Foster's probably made some adjustments after maybe watching a little film, maybe watching a little bone video, I don't know, and looking back at last Thursday facing a left-handed pitcher. That's a great approach off of a left-handed pitcher.
Absolutely. If it's out there, hit it where it is.
Sam Harris comes to the plate, the shortstop today for the Vols. And he takes ball 1 just off the top of his shoes.
Sam's last plate appearance in the first was that odd play we saw, the batter interference called out on the throw down to third.
Sam might be looking to. That's a big cut. Even in the count at 1-1. 2 away here. Vols with runners down at first and second. Foster at first. Gabe Harris down at second. His twin brother at the plate, Sam. And he's
going at him.
And he tags him out, get him in the run down. A little pick-off move. I think he was going on the first move. They figured out what we were doing going to third there, going on first move, and he fell off the back of the mound and picked us off. A good move by the pitcher for out. Number 3, Sam Harris will come to bat when we come back up in the 4th. But we will move into that Highway 9 Tire 4th inning when we come back right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 is provided by the Law Office of Tyler Sims, offering legal services in areas including personal injury, estate planning, criminal defense, and juvenile law. The office serves clients in the region with a focus on legal representation across these practice areas. More information is available at sims.law. The Law Office of Tyler Sims supports the Clay Central Sports Network. No representation is made that the quality of legal services performed is greater than that of other attorneys.
Is it time for a career change? Cook Foods of Ashland Complex features a variety of careers with excellent benefits and room for advancement. Current openings include various hourly positions at our processing plant, feed mill, hatchery, and live haul department. Support staff positions are also available, such as accounting, HR, purchasing, QA, and truck drivers. The website is cookfoods.com/careers. Cook Foods of Ashland is proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network. Go Vols!
This is District Attorney Joe Fickwit with an important alert. In today's world, many con men come to your door portraying themselves as contractors or a repair person. These con men often will require payment in advance of the work, and soon thereafter, they disappear. If you are in need of home repair, please use contractors who are licensed, honest, and ethical. If you are the victim of a repair person promising to fix your home and disappearing, please call local law enforcement and make a report immediately. The quicker you notify law enforcement, the better chances your money can be recovered. Do your homework into the background of any repair person you consider hiring. Never pay for home repairs in advance. Stay alert, stay vigilant.
A personal injury firm that takes tremendous pride in helping those at the most desperate times in their lives. Farr and Associates, sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network video live stream. Online at tfarlaw.com.
This is Rusty Taylor, Coach Chris Aaron. We welcome you back here to Volunteer Baseball as we move into the top half of the Highway 9 Tire fourth inning. Vols trailing 3-1 to the Briarwood Christian Lions. We've got a pitching change. Reed Foster to the mound, which brings Gunnar Strickland behind the plate, Coach. J.T. Wilkerson out to short. Sam Harris slides over to second. Jeremiah Lopez goes out of the game. And I think that's all the changes. We also got a change we'll announce here in just a second when he comes to bat for the Lions. Schroeder batting now for the Lions. He takes a strike there, Foster. Had him 3-0, now 3-1. Foster pitched a really good game last Thursday down in Sylacauga.
Schroeder, good solid single back in the second inning for Briarwood. His only plate appearance.
He paints the outside point and it's 3-2.
It's gone full. Be big to get this leadoff batter for this inning.
And he walks. Lost him right there. Pitch all out, well off the zone, out of the zone away, and it puts the 9-hole batter on and brings the leadoff batter, Houston Hartsfield, the pitcher. Coach, you mentioned he's only thrown.
He's somewhere. He's going to be in the neighborhood of only around 35 pitches
after
3 innings.
3 innings.
Mm-hmm.
If you can average about 12 innings, you're doing, and that's even less than that. Roughly. The ball popped out to left center field. The catch will be made by Ryder Waldrop for out number 1. Big out there. There's no advancement by the runner.
Yeah, good at first out. Hartsfield now.
Okay,
he's reached once on an error, but
that's actually. I thought they said there was substitution. Maybe Jameson Barnes still up to bat. I think we were talking about our substitutions a while ago, and I got mixed up. Maybe Lopez was 12. That's what it's going to be. There's a breaking ball in the dirt. Good job there by Gunnar Strickland blocking that ball up, keeping it in front of him. Especially just coming in to the game at catcher. He throws a strike in there to knees, count even at 1-1. A little cloud cover here on the Blair Family Farm and Market weather report. We had about 83, 84 degrees when we threw the first pitch here, Coach, but feels like it's more like the high 70s now, which is much more comfortable. There's the runners on the go. Throw down by Strickland. The base will be stolen, one away.
pitch was a strike. We count 1-2 now with that runner on second. 1 out.
Coach, if I could develop a self-cleaning home plate, I think I could make some money.
You could. You probably could.
I bet some umpires would appreciate them.
They would.
1-2's the count here, 1 away. Briarwood Lions leading 3-1 here over the balls, and we hit. That'll put runners at first and second. Runner have to go back from third. Barnes is on base with a hit by pitch. Robbie Paulson come to the plate.
I know how you could get that plate like that. Artificial turf.
Yeah.
Are those plates on an artificial turf field, are they just part of the turf? Or is there actual
There's
plate?
an actual plate there, but I bet they've got a plate kit for them. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not like a plate that's here.
Right.
I wouldn't think. But, they might concrete. I think that a lot of them concrete that area to make it a little harder at the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they pour it into the concrete. I'm not sure. There's a ball down in the dirt for ball one. I tell you, there's been no smooth innings here other for the Volunteers. Really, the smoothest inning.
It's probably the first. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they only had one on after the error, but it's a breaking ball off the plate. 2-0.
Why can't you just have the plate be part of the turf, like the lines on a turf field?
I think it's got to be made out of a certain. There's a base hit out to right field. This could score a run. We're gonna have it's gonna be cut. Good job by Leighton Pettis cutting the throw and throwing the runner out at third. They do score a run, but I have to give Pettis credit. I'm assuming he was told by the catcher to cut. He comes up firing the third without a play at the plate, and he gets an out over at third, but not before the Lions played another run and extend their lead to 4-1. Draw that one up, Coach. It's interesting. Out.
0-5-3.
Yeah.
I mean, a 3-5. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, it's actually a 9-3-5, right?
Yeah, if you want to go all the way with it.
Yeah. Ball's behind him, but the runner don't realize it, and thank goodness he stays over at first. Guess him nor the first base coach saw the ball scoot out into the grass. No harm, no foul. Count it 1-1, 2 away here. In the Highway 9 entire fourth inning. So that one, wild pitch, gets back to the screen. 2-1. Right now, Foster not looking quite as sharp as he did on Thursday, but he is coming out from behind the plate, Coach. That's got to be – I never caught. I tried it a little bit when I was young, but that's got to be tough to come out from behind the plate and then go to the pitch.
I would think so. Because, I mean, as far as the physical demand on your body, all the behind the plate and then move from there to the mound.
Ooh, good pitch there by Foster, but can't get him to commit, and the count's 3-1.
Big pitch here.
There's one popped out the center, deep center. Gabe Harris is out there and catches it on the warning track for out number 3. But the Lions get one more across and extend their lead to 3 here as they lead 4-1 as we roll into the bottom half of the Highway 9 entire fourth inning when we come back right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Underwriting for Classic Country 90.9 comes from Integrity Cabinets in Lineville, a family-owned and operated cabinet manufacturing business established in 2004. Integrity Cabinets is on Highway 49 North in Lineville, and employment opportunity information is available by phone at 256-354-1431 or online at integritycabinets.com. Integrity Cabinets is a proud supporter of the Radio Alabama Foundation.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Honey's Cafe in Lineville. Honey's Cafe is a locally owned restaurant open Sunday through Friday. Honey's Cafe includes a banquet room available for meetings, parties, and gatherings. More information is available by phone at 256-396-9101. Honey's Cafe, located at 30 Park South in Lineville.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Hill Auto Sales, located on the Hill on Highway 9 in downtown Lineville. Hill Auto Sales features cars, trucks, and SUVs for personal and commercial use. More information is available at 256-396-1100 and online at buyfromhill.net. Hill Auto Sales, the home of the Hill deal.
When you look to enhance your kitchen or bath, Southern Cabinet Company is your source. The official kitchen and bath retailer of the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Rusty Tyler coach Chris Herron. He Stroud. An attempted bump for a hit there by Sam Harris, and he pops it up to the catcher down the third baseline, and catcher making a good play, and it's out number one. Brings Cam Mullins to the plate, third baseman. He struck out in his first at bat, and he takes ball one down and in. Vols trail 4-1 here in the Highway 9 Tire, bottom half of the fourth. Mullins takes that strike on the outside point, 2-1. Briarwood extended their lead over on softball, coach, 10-1 now. Things getting away from the Lady Vols, but really that game there is just don't do a whole lot.
Yeah, it's just who gets to wear the home uniform, I guess, in every tournament.
That'd be it. And bat last.
Yep.
Mullen swings late and misses, and he strikes out. That'll bring Jackson Fry to the plate. Jackson Fry struck out swinging in his last at bat in the second inning. He takes one at the top of the zone for strike one. 4-1. Vols trail here in the bottom half of the fourth with 2 away to the Briarwood Christian Lions in a big important area game. One that the Vols have to win to have any opportunity to make the playoffs. Without a Sylacauga win.
Correct.
There's a ball taken, 2-1 off the plate.
Fry with a strikeout back in the second inning in the DH spot.
He takes one at the knees to even account at 2-2 here, 2 away. 4-1 is the lead for the Briarwood Christian Lions. Fry hits ground ball out to second. Second baseman makes a good play. Fry hustling down first baseline, making a close play, but he does throw him out. And that's the first 1-2-3 inning we've seen by either team here this afternoon. And the Vols are moving to the fifth, top of the fifth, trailing Briarwood Christian Lions 4-1 right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network. From Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 comes from Highway 9 Tire. Located at 89574 Highway 9 in Lineville, Highway 9 Tire is a tire and service center for Clay County and surrounding areas. More information is available by phone at 256-396-3040. Highway 9 Tire is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
Since 2000, Harris Plumbing and Electric has proudly served Clay County with hometown pride. From trusted power tools like Stanley, Milwaukee, and DeWalt to GE scratch and dent appliances, they offer quality without breaking the bank. Plus a full-service lumberyard and building materials for every project. Harris Plumbing and Electric is located at 75 2nd Street Northwest in Ashland. Available on Facebook or by phone at 256-354-5600 and is proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network.
At First State Bank, we believe in the power of local. Your deposits help fuel local businesses, support local home ownership, and build a stronger community for us all. Our focus is on this community, and it's been that way for more than 50 years. First State Bank has been a stable financial institution for this area through good times and through bad. With locations in Ashland, Lineville, and Wedowee, First State Bank is looking to build an even brighter future right here in our backyard. First State Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network. First State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The freshest farm-raised meats, stone ground meal and grits, farm-to-table jams, jellies, salsa, and more. Blair Family Farm and Market, the official farm-to-table meat provider of the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Welcome you back here to Volunteer Baseball on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network's Rusty Taylor, Coach Chris Hare, and Heath Stroud, bringing you all the action here from Volunteer Baseball fields. The Vols are trailing 4-1 as we go into the Timber Lead Auctions 5th inning here against the Briarwood Christian Lions, and a need to win area game here for the Vols. And there's a strike on the inside part, 2-1. Number 20 up to bat here, John Henry Baker.
Henry Baker drew a walk his first appearance and flew out to left field in the 3rd inning.
There's one taken off the plate, and it's 3-1. Sunglasses, I'm having a little trouble there, Coach. One fouled away. Running the count full here on the First State Bank leadoff batter for the Briarwood Christian Lions.
You know, fans from both schools today, Taylor, are able to see 2 games for the prize of 1.
Absolutely. It's a great day for baseball and softball here. There's a ball 4, and I don't think he had no pad down there, Coach.
No.
Got the umpire. Let's see.
No, it got him there.
The catcher can't figure out if he wants to doctor him or he needs to go talk to his pitcher. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, just go talk to the pitcher. Give him a minute.
He wanted to do a little first aid there, look like.
Just give him a minute.
Got him pretty good. I heard you could hear it, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Is he bleeding? He needs something. Looks like we're going to have a little stoppage of play here, Coach. Why don't we take a break as we got an injured umpire?
You're right. I believe we got a little bleeding going on.
Got a little
first aid.
Little first aid here. We'll see who the first aid person is when we come back right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
At First State Bank, we believe in the power of local. Your deposits help fuel local businesses, support local home ownership, and build a stronger community for us all. Our focus is on this community, and it's been that way for more than 50 years. First State Bank has been a stable financial institution for this area through good times and through bad. With locations in Ashland, Lineville, and Wedowee, First State Bank is looking to build an even brighter future right here in our backyard. First State Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network. First State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At First Capital Insurance, we are proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network and the Radio Alabama Foundation. First Capital Insurance provides insurance services including auto, home, business, and life coverage for individuals and businesses in Clay County and surrounding communities. More information is available at 256-396-2131 or online at firstcia.com. First Capital is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. Support for the Radio Alabama Foundation comes from listeners and from First Capital Insurance, located at 575 East College Street in Lineville.
The Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network is driven by Hill Auto Sales, Highway 9 in Lineville. Buy from Hill.
Coaches, we welcome you back. Hit a hard hit ball out, double out to right field there by number 22, Charles Deadman. And right now, nothing goes easy here with these lines.
No, Deadman today, Taylor, he's been on base every time. He's had a single, a walk, and that true stand-up double there. And now the Briarwood with runners first, second, and third with no outs and a 4-1 lead here in the top of the fifth.
Brooks Allred at the plate where he singled and walked. We hadn't got him out yet, Coach. Here in the 7-hole for the Lions with a 4-1 lead, looking to get some insurance for themselves here in the top half of the Timberlead Auctions fifth inning.
And we're pulled in all the way around the infield, Taylor.
Yeah, and I agree. You can't give up any much. You feel like you've got to cut everything down into plate.
Right.
Trailing by 3, you don't feel like you can give up much more at all. So.
That's the move.
With only 3 more trips to bat, buddy, that makes things small. Gives you a lot. As a batter, Coach, you like to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Allred, as I said, we've yet to get him out. Foster blows one by him there, 2-1. Allred, the center fielder, is singled and walked. Runners at second and third, nobody out. There's one popped up, out of play.
I hope.
Well, Bone's pointing at it at least.
Don't let it hit us, Bone. Okay.
10-3. Lady Vols have scored a couple runs over their coach. There's a ball that I believe it is going to get out of play over the first base dugout.
Nice catch.
2-2.
Nice catch.
I
by the
turned
guy.
away.
Yeah. Nice catch.
We need a little banana ball right now.
Yeah.
We'll take that one for out.
We sure would.
There's one fouled up. Leighton Pettis is under it and squeezes it. Nobody's covering home.
Well, we do get.
But thank goodness Cam Mullins worked his way down there to cover the play from third, and Wilkerson goes over. And that's a big out.
Very big out. Recording that first one there on that pop-up to the first baseman. For the first out, his runners remain at second and third with the one out.
Michael Masterson.
Masterson, a fielder's choice, and a fly out to right field
Yet
in the second and third innings.
Here, the third baseman today, batting from the left side. There's one hit out to left field, shallow left field. Waldrop's on a roll. They're going to attempt to score. Waldrop's throw is going to be cut. And he's just going to beat it. We had to cut it and still almost got him on the relay, but just not so sure that ball should have been cut, to be honest with you. I think our only play was to let her roll, but it didn't look like it was that far offline to me, Coach.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
I'm sure he was told to cut it, Mullins, but that scores another run in 5-1. 2 away, but 5-1 is the lead. Schroeder to the plate, batting in the ninth spot with a 4-run lead here for the Lions. Runner down at second, 2 away.
Schroeder a single and a walk today.
And Schroeder's hit by a pitch.
Hit by a pitch. He's on base for the third time today.
That'll bring the lead off the pitcher, Houston Hartsville, to the plate. He reached on the air, flew out his other 2 at-bats. But he's put it in play each and every time. Coach Chase Horn asking that he not lean into it. got his explanation and goes back to the dugout. Foster comes right after him, then fouled away over towards the softball field and bounces up into the bleachers. And 10-3 across there from the softball game. And looks like that's the way it ended. A 10-3 victory by the Briarwood Lions over our Lady Vols. Lady Vols still got the area tournament to go. There's some other games as well, but there's a good block there by Strickland on a swing and a miss and keeps the ball kind of inside the circle there and holds the runners at first and second. Oh, and 2's the count here on Hartsville. The pitcher today, which has done an excellent job, only giving up 1 run. And it's an unearned run.
Yes, it is.
There's one fouled over to the tarp, and it'll stay at 0-2. 0-2 here, 2 away. Vols trail 5-1 here to the Lions. The ball off the zone, hit his spot there, but 1-2. Briarwood has scored in every inning, each and every inning, except the first.
Mm-hmm. Shortest inning to work with the Vols had just faced 4 batters that inning.
And he strikes him out. Looking. That's how number 3 kind of surprised everybody there, including me, the batter, the pitcher, and everybody. But either way, it was a strikeout on Houston Hartsville, and he'll come back out after strike. That's a Toyota Silicaca strikeout to end the inning, but not before the Lions pick up another run and extend their lead to 4, 5-1 here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Being first sounds good, doesn't it? Hi, I'm Chad Jones, President and CEO for First Bank of Alabama. For over 176 years, we've been proudly serving our communities with trust, integrity, and personalized banking, putting the important things first, whether it's helping families buy their first home or supporting local businesses. Our mission is to be your financial partner through every stage of life. We're here for you today and tomorrow. First Bank of Alabama, where you are first. Online at fbal.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
East Central Alabama Gas District is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network and the Radio Alabama Foundation. Located Highway 77 in Ashland, East Central Alabama Gas has teamed up with Natural Gas Connection as your hometown natural gas appliance store. They offer free financing up to 60 months. East Central Alabama Gas has Generac generators, tankless water heaters, space heaters, and gas logs as well as grills. Their phone number is 256-354-2194. East Central Alabama Gas District, natural gas, comfortable, responsible.
When it comes to bones, joints, and sports injuries, trust the expert care of Dr. Anthony Tropiano at Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Dr. Tropiano is known for providing outstanding results with a personal touch, helping patients get back to work, back to sports, and back to life. From advanced surgical care to everyday orthopedic treatment, you're in good hands. Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
You may not think about it often, but propane supports everyday life in quiet, dependable ways. It warms living rooms on cool mornings and heats water after long days. And it powers the simple routines that make a house feel like a home. Across our communities, Coosa Valley Propane provides the propane service many families and farms rely on throughout the year. Coosa Valley Propane, a subsidiary of Coosa Valley Electric Cooperative.
Rusty Title Coach Chris Herron. Heath the Bone Stroud here live from Central High School Clay County with the ball strutting 5-1 here. Leighton Pettis up the bat. Leighton gets a base hit out in the left field, just outside the outstretched arms of the third baseman over there, Michael Masterson. And Pettis has a big First State Bank leadoff single there for the Volunteers.
That's what you like to see, that leadoff man each inning getting on him. A good solid base hit by Pettis gets us a base runner.
That'll bring Ryder Waldrop to the plate here. Waldrop flew out. I didn't write where he flew out to the last
Center field.
Okay. He takes strike one in there. Here in the bottom half of the Timber Lead Auctions 5th inning, the Vols needing to obviously plate some more runs. Waldrop with a big hack there. 0-2. Nobody out here. Bottom half of the 5th. Leighton Pettis over at first. There's one fouled away. I'll tell you one thing, Coach, and I really like this approach, but you don't see it as much, especially in high school, but with the pitch count and everything. Anytime Hartsville, he don't pitch any different with 2 strikes. I mean, he goes right after him, and that proves it right there.
Right.
He strikes him. I think you get a lot of these batters get caught up expecting you to throw something off the plate, and it's a great time to get a strikeout, and that's what just happened as Ryder Waldrop goes down looking.
He does. The first out carries us back to the top of our batting order. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning is Caden Glenn steps in. He's reached on an error and grounded out back to the pitcher. His 2 plate appearances.
There's a strike. 0-1's a count, 1 away. Runner down at first. Ball's trailing 5-1 to Briarwood here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network. Glenn with a swing what looked like at a ball down and away. I think there's a lot of movement we might not be seeing there from Hartsville from our angle. And he strikes him out looking as he gets enough of the plate, so the umpire says. That's back-to-back strikeouts there, looking for Hartsville. Bring Gabe Harris to the plate. He's been hit by 2 pitches 2 times.
He has.
Both at bats today. Hey, we'll take one of those right now.
Absolutely.
And he comes inside there for strike 1. Gabe, the center fielder for the Vols. There's one off the plate. For ball 1, even if you count it 1-1.
What grade are the Harris twins?
They're juniors, I think, Coach. Pretty confident. There's a swing and a miss for 1 and 2. Pretty confident they're juniors. There's a ground ball that's going to bounce foul down the third base line. Coach Chase Horn will hustle over and toss it into the dugout. There's a ball down in the zone. Counts even at 2-2 now. 2 away. Pettis over at first. Vols need to get something going here on the offensive side, trailing 5-1. There's a hard hit ball. Hops up perfectly to the third baseman. He throws across for a close play at first, but he gets him for out number 3. And that'll take us to the 6th, the Williams Parts and Supply 6th inning. The Vols trail 5-1 to the Briarwood Christian Lions right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Spring marks a change in the season and increased travel across the region. Clay County Tire and Retreading is a locally owned business serving the community with tire work, front-end alignment, and commercial tire services for trucks, tractors, and passenger vehicles. Clay County Tire and Retreading operates from 83531 Highway 9 in Ashland. More information is available by phone at 256-354-2515. Clay County Tire and Retreading is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9.
Do you have an idea for a new business but don't know where to start? The newly renovated Clay County Economic Development Center is the place to begin. I'm Chance Jones, the director for the Clay County EDC. Give me a call at 256-276-9319 if you need help in starting or growing your business. The EDC has access to local and state resources so that your business venture will be a successful one. Again, that number is 256-276-9319. The Clay County Economic Development Council is proud to support the Clay Central Sports Network.
Support for the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Central Physical Therapy, located at 88191 Highway 9 in Lineville. Central Physical Therapy provides services for injury rehabilitation, chronic pain management, and post-surgery recovery. Therapy services include hands-on treatment and guided exercise programs in a community-based setting. More information is available by phone at 256-396-3250 or online at centralptal.com. Central Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of the Radio Alabama Foundation.
This is Rusty Taylor, Coach Chris Aaron, and Heathbone Stroud here. Heathbone on the Foreign Associates video live stream, and it counts 0-2 on the leadoff batter here in the top half of the Williams Parts and Supply 6 inning. That leadoff batter being Jameson Barnes, the catcher. There's a ball.
Barnes today has popped up to the second baseman. He's had a single, and he's reached on being hit by a pitch. He scored 1 run today.
Right now we got him in a little bit of a hole, 1-2. Get him to go after a fastball. This one's popped up. Should be playable, and it is, for our right fielder over there, Caden Glenn, for out number 1. Something we hadn't done a great job of, getting that leadoff batter out, but a good job to do it here.
Mm-hmm.
You just really get the feeling, Coach, with only two opportunities left to bat. Vols don't need to give up any more runs.
No, that's kind of the.
Now they busted out on Briarwood earlier in the week, so we know they can. But you don't want to spot them any more runs.
No.
There's a strike taken. By Paulson.
Paulson, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and a strikeout.
Robbie Paulson pulls that one foul hard. And he's quickly 0-2. He hit that one on the screws, Coach.
Yeah, I've been looking for that. Since the other day, I looked for them screws on a couple of bats. We had a time. We had no pitch there.
They're going to get a no pitch.
He had not put the ball back in play.
From the foul.
After the foul, that's right. Yeah, I checked some of them softball bats Tuesday night.
Didn't find no screws.
I didn't find screw 1. I'm still a little confused on that.
There's a ball. Foster felt like he hit his spot, and I felt like he did too. But there's only one that matters, and he didn't feel like he did. Good pitch, but don't get him to chase, and it's 2-2.
A shoebox battle here.
And he hits him. Ivan Hand to come to the plate.
Hand the DH for the Lions today. He's 1 for 2, a single, a strikeout, and fly out to center field.
Foster's got to shake that one off, but he really felt like, as I did, struck him out there earlier in that. But still okay. We just went away and a run over at first. Well, actually, we kind of felt like we got him out twice.
Well,
we
popped him
out.
Yeah, we did.
It was called timeout, and then we struck him out. And then we finally hit him. give somebody 3 chances. There's a hard hit ground ball to second. Could be a double play ball. Wilkerson comes across and unable to dig. It's Pettis. He's just not a – that's one thing. It's a foresight to say one thing there with Pettis. No sense to come up with a glove. Just dig it down, cover it up, and come up with it, and it's out. He tried to jerk his glove up, slash through the ball. It's hard for a first baseman to do that, but they got to realize if I just smother this ball and I squeeze it, they've got to call it a catch. It was a tough dig. He done a good job knocking it down, but. Two away, run over at first. Vols looking to get the first scoreless inning on the Briarwood Christian line since the first inning as they lead 5-1 here over the Vols. 1-1's against. That one misses outside on the left-handed batter, number 20, John Henry Baker. This one misses down just a little bit, 2-1.
Baker has walked twice today and flown out to left field.
He throws a breaking ball in there for strike 2. 2-2.
Nice pitch.
Was a nice pitch to go back to back there with the breaking balls.
Moved pretty good in there.
One away. Great opportunity here for Foster to pitch through that little snafu with a one-batter. The ball ripped out to right field. Could be playable for Glenn, but he's going to get down. He's unable to cut it off. He's going to have to get it in to keep a runner from scoring. Pettis has got it, and he will do that, but they've got runners at second and third now with 2 outs, bringing number 22, Charles Dedman, to the plate.
Solid single in that right center gap.
Actually a double.
For Baker, excuse me, double. Solid stand-up double for Baker. Bringing Dedman to the plate.
Right at the left side of the scoreboard, kind of right in the gap. And it was hit on the screws, Coach.
I'm going to have to check these bats. Maybe these bats I can find it.
Maybe some of the caps got screws, I don't know.
Dedman today, 2 for 3. Actually, 2 for 2 with a walk. A single, a double, and a walk.
There's a good breaking ball in there for strike 1 by Foster. Volunteers, surprisingly, with a – there's a good block by – this has just been one of those long innings that you felt like you did what you needed to do to get out of, but you still got an opportunity to get out of. But you can't give up much, Coach.
No,
trailing 5-1.
We need to work to not give up anymore. Hard.
Foster comes set. Misses just inside. What you got to count, Coach?
2-2. That's what I've got. Now, that don't mean it's right.
Light completely lost everything.
I guess
that wasn't right.
I was wrong.
It was 2-1. Now it's 2-2.
Yep.
I liked your count better after that strike.
Yeah, I wish I had been right.
That sun's starting to be an issue.
Yeah, I can't get much lower. I won't be able to see nothing.
The ball popped that I believe is going to get out of play, and it does. Pettis on the chase, but it's out on the bullpen area for the visitors there. And we'll redo it 2-2 with 2 away. Lions leading our Vols 5-1 here in the top half of the Wiggins Parts and Supply 6th inning. That one got away from Foster a little bit way up in the zone, running the count full. A good pitch, fouls it off himself. Count to stay full.
We'll regroup and do it again with a full count. With 2 outs and Briarwood with runners at second and third. Big battle right here at the plate.
And that one's going to get away, and there could be a run score here on a pass ball, and there will. 6-1, the Lions lead now. Good hustle down the base line there by number 24, Ivan Hand. Brooks Allred.
Allred a single, a walk, and a pop out.
First and third here. Let's see how we play it. They leave him over at first, and that pitch is off the plate for ball 1. We got down to 1 game. Now we can't run the scoreboard. There's a good block by Strickland, keeping that in front of him.
A good block.
That saved a run. And I'm pretty sure that count's not right. Is it 1-1?
It is 1-1 is what I have.
There's a ball popped up out of play. Where'd it go, Bone? Bone's got it pointed out. Right up on top of the car there.
On the down or on the bounce?
On the bounce.
On the bounce. That's not quite as bad.
No, it was up top. I mean, unless somebody was flying over it with a drone or something, they wouldn't see it anyway. And there's a strike. Good breaking pitch in there. Is it 1-2, Coach?
I got it. 2-2.
Okay. I guess I rely on the scoreboard too much, but I'm not keeping up with balls and strikes. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Good pitch and can't get him to chase.
Now we're full with 2 outs and runners at first and third.
Runner at first will be running.
People will be on the move here. Everybody will be running, moving with the pitch.
Well, I hope if a runner at third base runs, we just need to throw a ball. You know, there's a move that's still in high school that's illegal in Major League Baseball now.
Yep.
Step off the third and go to the old 3-1 move. There's a ball fouled in play, but we're unable to get to it. And we'll do it again. With a full count.
Everybody get back to where we were. We'll take another run at it.
Briarwood leads 6-1 here in the top half of the Williams Parts and Supply 6th inning. In a game that likely seals both of these teams' fate for the playoffs. There's a ground ball out to Wilkerson. Wilkerson fields it and across the 1, and he throws him out for out number 3, but not before. The consistent team, the Briarwood Lions, they've scored 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and now 1 in the sixth, and they lead 6-1 as we take a break here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network, and we move into the Williams Parts and Supply bottom of the 6th right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Your future starts at Central Alabama Community College. At CAC, you'll find affordable tuition, flexible class options, and programs that prepare you for careers in healthcare, technology, business, and more. Whether you're working toward a degree, training for a new job, or transferring to a 4-year university, CAC is here to help you succeed. Enroll today and take the first step towards your future with Central Alabama Community College. Visit cacc.edu to learn more.
Support for this station comes from Buddy's Sports Country, located on Highway 431 at Hollis Crossroads. Buddy's Sports Country offers sporting goods, outdoor equipment, and firearms, including Benelli, Browning, and Glock. Buddy's Sports Country is also a licensed NFA dealer for suppressors. More information is available by phone at 256-253-2254 or on the Buddy's Sports Country Facebook page. Buddy's Sports Country is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
Bucks Island in Southside, Alabama carries Skeeter bass boats, including the FXR Flex and ZXE models. A marine dealership serving anglers throughout the Southeast with boats, parts, and service available. Bucks Island is locally owned and operated in Etowah County. More information is available by phone 1-800-IM-READY or online at bucksisland.com. Bucks Island is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9.
So we welcome you back. Wilkerson hits a ground ball out to third, kind of deep in the hole. Shortstop throws across the diamond. First baseman unable to dig it. And the Vols have the leadoff batter on here, trying to get something going in the bottom half of this Williams Parts and Supply sixth inning.
And that's what you want to see here. To put that leadoff runner on, give ourselves a chance as we're working it. The 4-0 hitter, Hudson Foster, who today has a single and a fly out to right field. His third plate appearance here.
Foster takes one inside for ball one. We've witnessed this ball team come back from way more than this down, so. And they proved earlier in the week, scoring 7 early runs against the Lions, that they can get it done. There's a ball down in the zone. And right now, Hartsfield don't look quite as sharp as he did earlier, which we are here in the Williams Parts and Supply sixth inning. So strike at the knees, 2-1.
He's working somewhere in the 65 to 70 pitch range right now.
That's impressive to be going through 6 and only being at that number. For sure. Foster takes one. Thought it was inside. It's called strike 2, and here's the count at 2-2. Wilkerson down at first. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the 6th. Vols trailing by 5, 6-1.
The most batters he's faced in the inning was back in the first inning when he faced 5.
He almost called that a strike. And now it's full. Definitely a ball, but he was ready to call it a strike. Almost jumped the gun there, didn't he, Coach?
He started to pull it.
There's Foster. Hits a ready-made double play, and they turn it. Great job by the shortstop. Robbie Paulson making that happen there, but kind of killed that surge early in the inning here, and it'll bring up Sam Harris.
Yeah, that unassisted out for out number 1 at second base by the shortstop for Briarwood. He comes across and completes the double play over at first to turn 2 there. 2 outs now, bottom of the 6th for the Vols.
Sam Harris has actually been called out for batter's interference, and let's see what he did. Flew out to second base, is that right?
Popped up to the catcher on a bunt attempt.
That's what it is. That would be the catcher. Mm-hmm. That's the reason I put a 2 there.
That's it.
Sometimes I forget how I keep it myself, Coach. Fool myself. He quickly strikes out on 3 straight pitches, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Exactly what Hartsfield needed. As we're moving to the First Capital Insurance 7th inning when we come back right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Around here, storms come and go, and it takes a quality roof to stand the test of time. A&E Metal Roofing has served East Alabama and West Georgia for more than 20 years, providing homes, backyard sheds, and everything in between with metal roofing, siding, and much more. A&E also offers pole barn kits. Locations include Kellyton, Wedowee, and Smith Station. More information is available at aemetalroofing.com. A&E Metal Roofing, quality you can trust, service you can count on.
Whether it's a new build, a tear down, or just clearing out some good old clutter, AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority helps keep things tidy around Clay County. AGL's roll-off containers are available for a variety of cleanup needs. AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority also owns and operates a C&D landfill located at 1177 Landfill Road in Ashland. AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
Alta Point Health is hiring in Clay County, Talladega County, and Sylacauga. Current openings include licensed therapists, substance use counselors, LPNs for outpatient offices, and direct support professionals. Some jobs are remote and others don't require experience to get started. Details are available by texting Alta Jobs to 97211. Alta Point Health. Caring is their calling.
Ann's Flowers and Gifts, under the new ownership of Wendy Benefield, continues a tradition of over 50 years in Ashland. Ann's Flowers and Gifts offers everyday floral arrangements, celebratory gifts, jewelry, and college-themed items for Auburn and Alabama fans. Funeral sprays, casket blankets, along with cemetery urns, blocks, and bricks are also available. Ann's Flowers and Gifts is on Facebook or available by phone at 256-354-2613, and a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Atkinson Homes is located on Highway 280 in Childersburg. They offer homes from Clayton, Sunshine, and Cavalier, with options that include 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms and multiple bath layouts. Services include home delivery, trim out, and financing assistance through a variety of programs. Warranties and new appliances are included with all homes. More information is available at atkinsonhomes.net. Atkinson Homes is a proud supporter of Clay Central Athletics.
When you need a lawyer who will go the extra mile, Tyler Sims is there for you. The Law Office of Tyler Sims, the official law firm of the Clay Central Sports Network. Online at sims.law.
The Rusty Taylor Coach Chris here, and he's Stroud live here on the Clay Central Sports Network as we're in the top half of the First Capital Insurance 7th inning. We got a new pitcher, Colin Sims, up for the balls. There's a pop-up out to Ryder Waldrop, and he squeezes it for out number 1. Sims pitched in relief on Tuesday, Coach, and done a really good job down at Briarwood from what I understand.
Okay.
Starts out good there. He's a contact pitcher. I mean,
Right.
that's what he's always been, but Jimmo cans of corn out there, you kind of like those. There's a ground ball base hit by the third baseman. May have a play at second, though, or if he kept going, we had one. But he'll stick it first. Good job by Waldrop, though, to cut it, to hold him to a single.
Yes,
there.
it was. Because that ball was right down the line.
It was actually a pinch hitter that just hit, Coach, I believe. Wasn't it? Wasn't that number 15?
Number 15, it was.
Hudson Parker.
It was. Yep.
And he's sub 4. And that'll be. And now we're back to leadoff. Hudson Hartsville, the pitcher. One away here. One on. Ball down in the dirt. There's one. Up. Just a little bit out of the top of the zone, 2-0. But Sims does pick the pitch to contact. You got to make plays behind him. And that was just a base hit. Runners going. The swing and a miss. Throw down the second, and really no chance as he got a big jump there on the pitcher. Did Schroeder. Now they got a runner in scoring position with nobody, with one away, I should say. Two and one away. The ball misses down and away. 3-1. The ball sent out to center field. Gabe Harris on his hustling comes up and makes the play for out number 2. That'll bring Jameson Burns to the plate. Boy, Burns has got his at-bats, Coach. Fly out, single, hit by pitch, fly out. What I've got.
His 5th plate appearance today. As we're working our way here in the 7th inning.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. There's a base hit. Waldrop's coming up throwing, though. But no chance at the runner to score from second on the move on the first contact. And, Coach, 6 out of the 7 innings, the Briarwood Christian Lions has played it a run, and they lead 7-1 here in the top half of the 7th.
Good solid single there, scoring that runner from second. Moving on contact, as Taylor said. Pushes that Lions lead up to 6 runs, 7-1 now, as Paulson steps in.
Brings Robbie Paulson to the plate.
Paulson 2 for 4 today.
There's a ball flew out to left field. Should be playable there for Waldrop, and he'll catch it for out number 3, but not before the Lions. I've said this so many times today. Plate 1 run and lead 7-1. The Vols will need to get at least 6 here in the bottom half of the First Capital Insurance 7th inning when we come back right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Atkinson Homes is located on Highway 280 in Childersburg. They offer homes from Clayton, Sunshine, and Cavalier with options that include 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms and multiple bath layouts. Services include home delivery, trim out, and financing assistance through a variety of programs. Warranties and new appliances are included with all homes. More information is available at atkinsonhomes.net. Atkinson Homes is a proud supporter of Clay Central Athletics.
Whether you are dialing in at the range, heading into the woods, or dropping a line in the water, Bama Guns and Outfitters has the outdoor enthusiast covered. Bama Guns and Outfitters with 2 locations, 1556 Almond Street in Heflin and 59400 Alabama 77 in Waldo. Available by phone in Heflin 256-253-2635 or Waldo 256-368-5449. Also on Facebook and Instagram, Bama Guns and Outfitters proudly supports the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
Blair Family Farm and Market is a local farm-to-table market tucked right into the Ashland countryside. The Blair family raises their products on the farm without antibiotics and offers a range of locally sourced products from neighbors they know and trust. In a world where food often comes boxed and far from home, Blair Family Farm and Market keeps things local. Located at 1015 Blair Road in Ashland, open Wednesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 6 and Fridays and Saturdays from 9 to 6. Blair Family Farm and Market is the official farm-to-table meat provider of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Bucks Island in Southside Alabama carries Skeeter bass boats, including the FXR Flex and ZXZ models. A marine dealership serving anglers throughout the Southeast with boats, parts, and service available. Bucks Island is locally owned and operated in Etowah County. More information is available by phone 1-800-IM-READY or online at bucksisland.com. Bucks Island is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9.
Your future starts at Central Alabama Community College. At CAC, you'll find affordable tuition, flexible class options, and programs that prepare you for careers in healthcare, technology, business, and more. Whether you're working toward a degree, training for a new job, or transferring to a 4-year university, CAC is here to help you succeed. Enroll today and take the first step towards your future with Central Alabama Community College. Visit cacc.edu to learn more.
Rusty Tutter, Coach Chris Hare, and Heath Stroud here in the bottom half of the First Capital Insurance 7th inning. The Vols need to get 6 runs across the plate at least here in the bottom half. to keep this thing going, or 7 to end it. As the Vols trail 7-1 to the Briarwood Lions here. And what would very likely end the Vols playoffs hopes, or actually it would end the playoff hopes, even if Shelby County lost. Doing the math in my head. So Vols a lot line here, needing 6 to 7 runs. 2-1's a count on Cam Mullins. Mullins, big cut there, fouls it back into the screen, and it's 2-2. Mullins has batted twice and struck out both times. Fouls that one away, out of play. Count of stay. Coach, we've mentioned it all day, but Houston Hartsville, regardless of the count, he goes right after the batters. And probably one of the reasons that his pitch count has stayed so low, and here he is pitching in the 7th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he works at a fast pace, and he, regardless of the count, he's pretty much coming at you.
He leaves that one up in the zone.
Runs it full now to Mullins. Mullins 0 for 2 today, 2 strikeouts. We need him on base.
Mullins hits a ground ball out to short. The shortstop retreats but dropped the ball. Kind of snow coned it there for a minute, Coach, and it got away from him, and that'll be the same way we started the top half of the 6th. We're on with an error. That'll bring Jackson Fry to the plate. Fry struck out in his first attempt and grounded out in the last one. Fry in the designated hitting today. Come and say it's Hartsville. Ball. Woo-wee. That's a tough pitch to hit. They're going to call that a strike.
That just brushed the top of the zone, I believe.
That's a nice way to put it.
The bottom edge of the ball.
Now the count's even at 1-1. Yeah, I guess it brushed the top of the balls across the chest. Might have got the top of the L there, Coach.
Yeah, the L sticking up the highest.
Fry comes out swinging, pops one up to right field. And actually the center fielder comes in, takes control, and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring Leighton Pettis. Pettis has actually been on base both times so far. He reached on the error in the 2nd inning and hit a single back in the 4th. Or 5th, I'm sorry. We'll take either one of them right now.
Yes, we will.
Pettis, the first baseman for the Volunteers. Vols needing to score at least 6 here.
Who's the new pitcher for Briarwood this inning, Toby?
I didn't even realize it was a no pitcher.
It's a righty.
It's number 10.
Number 10.
Sam Lanier. I should have noticed that, Coach, but.
Well, it took 3 batters before I did.
The sun is in her eyes, though. Pettis goes after one up in the zone, fouls it back to the screen. He's 0-2. But honestly, I think I was assuming probably both of us were Hartsville was going to keep riding. He didn't throw a lot of pitches, but obviously Briarwood knows their staff and their guys better than I do. There's a good breaking pitch. Pettis lays off of 1-2. Hartsville, the senior. A lot of seniors on this Briarwood lineup, Coach. Pettis, he paints that outside corner and strikes Pettis out looking. That'll bring Waldrop to the plate, the left fielder, who's flew out and struck out. Needing something big here to happen now in this 6-run hole with only 1 out left to play with. We do have a runner on. Cam Mullins over at first, reached on the error.
Waldrop is 0 for 2 today. A fly out to center and strikeout as he was looking back in the fifth.
And there's the ball 2 outside. I don't know where that one missed, but we'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Inconsistency here a little bit, in my opinion. And others around us. There's a big cut by Waldrop. Fouls it back into the screen, 2-1. Waldrop grinds it off the plate. This is going to be a tough play. But a good job by the pitcher to cover first. And that'll end the game. It was a foot race over there to the pitcher. Pitcher wins it, gets the ball pitched over to first, and that ends the game as Briarwood Christian comes out with a big 7-1 victory here. We'll take a break, and we'll quickly transfer into the Alty Point Health postgame show right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for this station comes from Buddy's Sports Country, located on Highway 431 at Hollis Crossroads. Buddy's Sports Country offers sporting goods, outdoor equipment, and firearms, including Benelli, Browning, and Glock. Buddy's Sports Country is also a licensed NFA dealer for suppressors. More information is available by phone at 256-253-2254 or on the Buddy's Sports Country Facebook page. Buddy's Sports Country is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
Spencer Loveless with Southeastern Land Group in Clay County is licensed in both Alabama and Georgia. Spencer specializes in helping landowners across east central Alabama with rural homesteads, farms, or recreational land. Spencer is also part of the Poultry South team, dedicated to getting the best value for every property. Spencer is available by phone at 256-283-3198 or online at selandgroup.com. Spencer Loveless with Southeastern Land Group is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Honey's Cafe in Lineville. Honey's Cafe is a locally owned restaurant open Sunday through Friday. Honey's Cafe includes a banquet room available for meetings, parties, and gatherings. More information is available by phone at 256-396-9101. Honey's Cafe, located at 30 Park South in Lineville.
The Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network is driven by Hill Auto Sales, Highway 9 in Lineville. Buy from Hill.
Welcome you back here. This is Rusty Taylor, Coach Chris Herron, and Heath Stroud here as we've just wrapped up the volunteer baseball games. The Vols fall 7-1 here to the Briarwood Christian Lions in a big area game. Kind of finishes area play, and this solidifies that our Volunteers were so close, but yet so far away in a sense. You hate to say it that way, but the Vols will not be making the playoffs this year in the baseball season. They do have some more games left to be played, but congratulations to Briarwood Christian Lions, and they will be the area champions and will be hosting in the first round of the playoffs. Shelby County will be runner-up, and that's where the area stands, Coach. But we look back at it, the Vols fought hard, actually took a lead there in the bottom half of the first, and then after that, in the second, the Lions took a 2-1 lead, and the Vols never put another runner across the plate, and Briarwood never won another inning without scoring a run, and they end up winning 7-1.
Briarwood a good job today. They allowed the Vols. Actually, the Vols scoring that one run. Actually, only 2 hits today that the Vols had actual hits. A few errors, 4 errors made by Briarwood to allow the Vols to have a few more base runners, and the Vols left 4 men on base, scoring that as they scored that one run. Briarwood today, pretty good job offensively. 7 hits. They had 7 runs. They had 11 hits. The Vols only with 1 error today, and 12 men left on base for Briarwood. Though they left a lot of runs and several in scoring position. Pitching today for the Lions, Hartsfield, the big lefter. He went 6 innings, and Lanier comes in for the 7th inning to close things out for the Lions. for Central, J.T. Wilkerson, he went the first 3 innings, and then Reed Foster comes in. Hudson Foster comes in for 3 innings, and then that last inning we had
Colin
Sims in for the Volunteers. So, it just not one of the better days for the Vols on the diamond today. But congratulations to Briarwood. They make the trip over and pick up the 7-1 win and wrap them up an area championship and be able to host that first round at home.
Well, it's been a joy covering the volunteer baseball this year. They've played had a great season, and as I said, they still got more games to play, but they'll not be advancing into the playoffs. So you got to be proud of the efforts. And I think, if I'm not badly mistaken, they're at 12-10 right now on the year. Hopefully they finish above 500, finish strong for these couple of seniors that we've watched play this year. Caden Glenn, J.T. Wilkerson, 2 great players we've watched play multiple sports through the years. They've been a joy to watch, and really, really good players and good kids. So we'll obviously miss them, as this will probably be our last baseball broadcast for the season. So, Coach, it has been a joy watching them, and they've been a very competitive and solid baseball team. But we're in a tough area, and when you're in the area with the likes of Sylacauga, Shelby County, and Briarwood Christian, you got your hands full, and you got to come ready to play. And today, on today's field, the better team today, without a doubt, won for today. Now, I'm not saying it's always the case. Obviously, we could compete with them well. It was a very competitive area this season. Obviously, with us picking up wins against Shelby County, and 2 wins over Sylacauga, but just really a 1 win away, depending on how you look at it, or 2 for the area and being able to advance on. But just a good joy and a great day for baseball. But I hate the Volunteers fail.
Oh yeah, anytime you fail like the Volunteers did today, and it ends up your season will not advance into the postseason play. But as you said, a very competitive area in baseball, 4 very good teams. And, that's just two of you going to get left out. This year it happens to not fall the Vols' way as they're going to finish out of the playoff race this year in baseball.
Absolutely. Well, again, we wish those seniors well, and we look forward to next year. Speaking, we'll lose those 2 guys, very good players, that's been competing for a long time. But there's a lot of good players coming back, only losing 2 seniors. So the Vols got a lot to look forward to in baseball.
Absolutely.
And we're excited about what that'll bring you. So we'll be informing you more about softball as we move forward. Obviously, they still got a lot left to go on there with area tournaments still about 2 weeks down the road. And that determines their playoff opportunities. But you got anything as we get ready to close out?
No, just, proud to – glad I was able to spend some time with you in the ballparks this spring, and I enjoyed it, and looking forward to what softball may have in store in the next few weeks and see where that takes us.
Absolutely. For Heathbone Stroud, always helping and setting up and running that Foreign Associates video live stream, working on that hard. We appreciate him. We appreciate Jeremy Character that's helped us a lot of the year this year, unable to be here today. Coach Jerry Weems, we've seen him around a time or 2 as well.
Have we?
We appreciate it.
I don't remember.
Well, I think we did.
I don't remember if we saw him or not.
Well, we'll call his name out just in case. But we appreciate him. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And Coach
always
Chris
enjoy
here,
it. Always enjoy it.
And this is Rusty Taylor. Until next time, God bless and go Vols.
This has been a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.